Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy LastChanceFPS, or you call me Chance, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what I believe to be the best tips and strategies that you guys can apply right now into your Fortnite Battle Royale games in order to guarantee a top 10 or even a victory royale, whether that be in solos, duos, or squads, varying from weapons, loot, certain spots to drop on the map, etc., and things like that. So, without further ado, let's hop into the tips. Alright guys, tip number one I have for you guys that you could apply to either solos, duos, or squads. In this gameplay, I am playing solos, but for tip number one I have for you guys is drop location. I think this is very important for you guys to establish yourself when the game first starts out, because obviously you guys need to get the best loot possible to put yourself in the best situation to win more gunfights and get even better loot. The two spots that I recommend you guys try out that I definitely go to all the time is Greasy Grove and the prison in the southeast part of the map. I'll have both of them paused up on screen right now just to give you guys a better idea of where those are. Greasy Grove is kind of a common spot. I get a lot of people that usually go there. A really popular spot for a good reason. There's a bunch of chests. There's, I believe, 6 different houses, an apartment store, and a restaurant, as long as a Christmas tree in the back of the map that usually spawns a couple chests. Usually when I go through Greasy Grove, I usually have full armor, med kit, a blue AR, sometimes even a SCAR, and just a variety of different weapons that puts myself in the best situation possible. Now, if I get out of Greasy Grove alive with everything already looted, I hit 2 houses that are just on the outskirts of the map. Usually either house has 1 to 2 chests. Occasionally I'll get some good stuff from there, but it's more of just a checkup just for maybe some more ammo and put me on my way to continue on for the rest of the match. Next I have is the prison in the southeast part of the map. This is not a very common spot. I usually don't get too many people, maybe 1 or 2 at most occasionally, but a lot of the time when I go, I usually am by myself. There's 3 guard towers on each corner of the prison. Each has a possibility of spawning in a chest. When you guys are initially parachuting, I recommend that you guys land in either of the guard towers, check to see if there's a chest, and if there is or isn't, then move on to the buildings. There is one main building that is connecting 2 guard towers on one side. There is a kitchen in the middle that is also connected to the jail cells. Usually the jail cell has a 2 chest possibility in the corner or on the 2nd floor, as well as the cafeteria having a possible chest spawn on the bottom floor in the back. Also, after I loot the prison, there is a little hut just outside of the prison, as well as a cave that I usually like to check to make sure if there's a chest there. I will say the only thing you have to watch out for if you do decide to land at the prison is to watch out for fatal fields. That is a very common spot for a lot of players to land at because it is also a good spot to land. But personally, I do not like it because I find myself getting killed more times than being out of there alive. So I definitely recommend you guys to check out either the prison or Greasy Grove as a start point. Alright guys, my next tip I have for you guys is your awareness. Now there's kind of 3 things that I always think about when I'm playing in a match. That is my ammo count, what buildable pieces I have, as well as the storm location. When I first spawn in, one of the first things I like to do is check the map to see where the zone is, and I pretty much check this every time there is a new checkpoint of where the storm's gonna move to, so I have a better idea and I can plan ahead of what my next move to be. Obviously, building materials is very crucial, not just to put yourself in a better situation in a gunfight, but also if you're getting shot at, to put something between you and the person that's shooting at you. If you do not have any building materials, you're gonna die. You're gonna be put in a situation where you can't get somewhere because of it, and you're gonna end up dying. So always, if you have the time to either break down trees, break down buildings, always have plenty of wood and brick and even steel at all times. Also, ammo count is very important. I find a lot of the time people never check the little ammo crates that are scattered around the map. I don't know why. It always has ammo, and this is very crucial if you want to have plenty of ammo to win gunfights. You're better off having more ammo than not. So those are 3 awareness tips, I guess you could call them, to always be checking whenever you're playing. Ammo, building materials, storm location. Alright guys, the 3rd tip I have for you guys when playing Fortnite Battle Royale is your weaponry. Now there's a couple weapons I think you guys should prioritize over others. I think the best gun in the game by far to have at all times would be a legendary or epic SCAR. Either one is both really good, obviously the epic one being better than the legendary one, but also a second runner-up assault rifle would be the blue M16 AR rifle. Also, the blue hammer burst isn't bad, but personally I like the blue AR a little bit better. I feel like I am more accurate with it. Also, I think another weapon to have in your slot besides your AR would be some type of explosive. I would suggest to have the RPG instead of the grenade launcher, but honestly, either one is pretty useful. I guess you could also have grenades as a fill-in, but usually if you make top 10, you'll either kill someone else with an explosive device or you'll get it out of a chest, so honestly, I would prioritize one of those. Also, I think another weapon that is a must would be a shotgun. Personally, I am terrible with the pump shotgun, so I go with the tac instead. Obviously, the purple one being the best instead of the blue or green, but the blue one is a solid one too, so I guess either one doesn't really matter. And then also, for another slot, I like to have either a sniper rifle or even some type of long-range weapon just in case. Also, the DMR does work instead of the sniper. Personally, I think the bolt is the way to go. I wouldn't suggest taking the semi-automatic sniper. Personally, it never gets me one shot. It's always a 2-3 shot kill. And honestly, if that's how many shots it's going to take, you're better off just using an assault rifle instead. So honestly, for weapons, it's kind of up to you. But those are some of the weapons that I usually like to roll with and I feel the most comfortable with. And then obviously, going off of my last tip, you want to make sure that you always have plenty of ammo for all of those guns. I find in squads, it's the best to communicate with your team. If you're the only one with an explosive device, ask them if they have any rocket shots, or ask your teammates if they have enough bullets for their ARs or their shotguns and stuff like that. Communication will win you guys game in squads, and obviously solo being the easiest because all you have to do is just hoard all the ammo for yourself. So for tip number 3, definitely prioritize your weapons correctly. Obviously, with the grays being the worst, the green uncommons being the second, the blues being a solid third at rare, and then the purple at legendary, and obviously the best with the orange epic rifles. Alright guys, and my fourth and final tip I have for you guys in this video is remain calm. If you guys are in the final 10, final 5 people in a match, you want to take it slow. Plan out your moves accordingly. Obviously, you want to be aware of where the zone is moving because obviously it's going to be very, very small. People are going to be rushing to the spot. Building a base in the final zone is obviously something you want to shoot for, obviously using brick or steel because they're going to be gunning for you and you need some type of cover. In these final clips you guys are going to see, I basically stayed in my base that I had and I picked people off and I moved accordingly when the zone was about to move, and I always put height advantage above my opponents. If they're not in a base and you have the height advantage, you're basically getting a free kill. Move accordingly, be aware of your surroundings, know or try to figure out where the final people are, and I guarantee you guys are gonna win the match 100 out of 100 tries. Also, another strategy I like to do if I have it, obviously with it being random or lucky, is if you have a jump pad, save it for the end of the game. I've had so many times where I've saved a jump pad at the very end and it's a one-on-one stalemate gunfight and I pop my jump pad, parachute over their base, and get behind them for a free kill. Moves and plays like that will be a game changer for sure, but honestly, if you guys just stay calm and you guys do the right thing in the right situation, you guys will come out victorious like I do time and time again. Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap this video. Thank you to everyone watching this video. It truly means the world to me. If you guys enjoyed this Fortnite tips and tricks video on how I believe you guys could win more games, please leave a like on this video and also subscribe to my channel for future Fortnite Battle Royale videos. Check out my Twitch and all my social medias linked down in the description down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this Fortnite video and I will catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy.